Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are now listening to Seth here on the Apocalyptic Optimax channel. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. And okay, so man, I damn it, man. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's some good stuff happening, but I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed because we don't know how long that shit gonna last. Right? Like people are not well because at the end of the day, are people standing up to the powers that be, or is just the powers that be is acting so stupid right now that people don't have a choice but to be like, bruh, you know? And that's two different things. That's two different things because at the end of the day, if your problem is just like, oh, these niggas are way too stupid right now, that doesn't mean that you ain't with the nigga. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly. I guess we're gonna wait to see what happens. But I do know that these guys are getting attacked on all fronts. And a lot of people are sitting there in denial that their team is losing, even though they're losing 128-0. You know what I mean? A lot of people are in denial that they losing, right? Because motherfuckers still think Illuminati got money to give and shit. Look at the movies, bro. The movies right now are trash. And yes, you can blame the pandemic for the state of the movies right now. But motherfuckers are on strike all the time. Probably for a good reason. I don't know. The movies, even if they find people to write the damn movies and to do the special effects and everything, it's meh. You know, like, I don't know. I just saw Borderlands. I thought the Borderlands movie was going to be good. I ain't going to lie. I don't know. I saw the commercial. I thought it was like, oh, shit, that doesn't look half bad. God damn. It's worse than I thought. like, it's pretty bad, man. Like, and they missed on so many opportunities that only lets me know that they didn't have enough money to invest to make a good movie. Right? They're losing cash. They're losing cash fast. And you know, and it's their fault because they're the ones that fucked up their own shit. It's nobody else's fault. Ain't nobody did this. It's not like people went to Hollywood to on purpose write like a Christian, like a bunch of Christians decided to invade Hollywood and write crappy movies. It's not an inside job. It's them that's fucking their shit up for some reason. Right? So, because at the end of the day, you don't need that many special effects to make a good movie. That's not what makes it. Special effects is not what makes a good movie. Let's just be real. You know, you need a good script. And to be quite honest, people, as long as the script is entertaining, no one gives a fuck what's going on screen, right? Like, it could be like, okay, pause. Pardon my flower throwing here. You can consider it a flower throw if you want to. Fine, okay, fair enough. But look at Quentin Tarantino movies, right? Name drop. Pause. Look at Quentin Tarantino movies, right? Quentin Tarantino, at least 45 minutes of the movie is always two guys having a conversation. And people think it's great. Like, they talk a lot. Quentin Tarantino movies is all about, like, the dialogue. And then there's a little bit of action, right? And some of his movies, the action only happens at the end or the beginning, depending on the situation. But there's not that much action. It's like Pulp Fiction. The good 30 minutes in the movie, there's not much happening. It's just dudes talking. You know, like there's not much happening, right? So anyway, it's not like you need that much, you know, explosions and shit like that. It's not synonymous to a good movie. So anyway, whatever. That's one thing. But you know, you can tell just by that people they're running out of steam. They're running out of gas. And you know, like Kamala Harris, you would think as a professional, you know, you fucked up with the assassination attempt, and then you take the person that's right next to the guy that everybody already thinking he has something to do with it, right? And that's why he dropped out of the race, obviously. Even if he didn't have anything to do with it, it's kind of normal to drop out because the dude got shot in the ear. And it's kind of, there's a lot of things that happen and a lot of things have been said. So it's kind of normal to be like, man, fuck that. There's no coming back from this, right? But the thing is, instead of finding a different candidate to represent you, you just ask the person that was right next to him, like, come, dog. That means you ain't got no support. You're losing support. And I do believe that they're losing support. Now, a lot of people are in denial of what's going on. I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't know what that effect is. I think it's black magic. Personally, I think it's black magic because I don't know what people are hanging on to. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know. It's not like they don't bring anything good to the table. So I don't find that normal. Like, I think people just, it's just black magic. I think it's black magic. That's the reason why people still support these guys, or they still feel like these guys represent them and whatever the fuck, right? And to be honest, if those people represent you, it's probably you're just as fucked up as they are, So it's very bizarre. Like, they're losing ground, they're losing steam everywhere. Gaming, they're losing steam in gaming, they're losing steam in movies. They've been losing steam in movies for a minute now. It's been a long time, actually, to be quite honest. It's been at least 2 years, maybe a little bit more. It's been since the pandemic, anyway. Since the pandemic, they've been losing steam. They was losing steam before the pandemic too. A lot of shit like that is going on, right? They're losing steam everywhere. Now the question is, I don't know why people keep backing these people up. They're literally giving their energy to these people for some reason, and that's why they're able to survive a little bit. But bruh, like, if you was bringing something good to the table, you'd still be around, right? Like, if what you was offering was legit, you wouldn't have this many fucking problems, right? You're bringing bullshit around. So, it is what it is. I feel like I'm projecting here. But seriously, it's true. Like, at the end of the day, it's true. Like if you was bringing something to the table, you'd have some support. You'd have this, you have that. Like, it wouldn't be that hard. Shit, some people would probably work for free. So, like, I don't know, guys. Like, stick to your guns, man. I don't know. For everybody else, personally, I think that people should focus on their careers and making money, and that's it. I don't think that's the only thing I think people should be doing. They should be focusing on their career and focusing on making money, and that's it. And everything else is, because everything else is garbage. Everything else is just bullshit upon bullshit upon bullshit. Like, the most important thing is your career and making money. That's it. And anyway, if you focus on your career, you're going to make money anyways. So the only thing to focus on is your career at the end of the day. And that's it. And that's all. And people, everybody, like, it doesn't matter if you're part of the spiritual sector or you're a spiritual person. I don't believe, I mean, it's easy for me to say, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm just a broadcast nigga. I'm just a broadcast nigga. I'm just a broadcast nigga. So you don't have to take my word for it. But personally, like, I think even if you're in the spiritual sector and shit like that, I think you should just focus on that and make some money with it. And that's the end of the story. Because all this shit is nonsense, man. A lot of this shit is nonsense. I mean, these guys are shooting people because they want to be gay and shit like that. Man, who the fuck does that, bro? Like, who fucking does that? Who does that? Like, who does that? Like, why would you even? And it's irrational. And it's an irrational reaction, because why would you need to do that? Like, why would you need to shoot somebody because you want to be gay? Just if you want to be gay, be gay. Ain't nobody can stop you from being gay, bro. Like, now for real, bro. Like for real. Like you, what? Like you can't stop a person from being gay, bro. Like the only way you could stop a person from being gay is if like you literally like kidnap him and he can't talk to people ever. Like that's the only way a person could not be gay. That's the only way. So I don't understand. Like, why would you feel the need to shoot somebody? You lost the election. You lost the election. Who fucking cares? You're still gonna be gay anyway. What's the difference? And anyway, even if you win the election, you ain't gonna do shit with it. You allegedly won the election. You didn't do shit. You didn't do a fucking thing. Nothing. So what is your fucking problem? Like, and then you proceed to shoot the guy because you want to sit somewhere and do nothing? Bro. What? What? Like, what? Are you fucking serious? Like, this is absurd. It's insanity. So I don't know, man. I think people should just focus on their career, bro, and make some money, because all this shit is nonsense. Pure nonsense. Absurd. So this is what I call a tsunami. This is they're inside of a tsunami. They're inside of a tsunami, and they be trying to throw curses at people, but the niggas that you'd be throwing curses at, everybody else is paying for it. People are losing their fucking homes. Stop throwing curses at this motherfucker. People are dying because of you. Now I know you guys might not believe that shit, but at the end of the day, let's say you believe in God, right? Let's say you believe in God, and let's say you're a holy person. Right? That's usually what happens when you attack a holy person. Everybody fucking dies except the person that's holy. You know, that's what happened with Noah. Everybody died. Everybody got flooded. Noah was the only one that was left alive, and his family, and that's it. Everybody else was dead, gone, obliterated, decimated. And they calling this shit diluvian. Over here, they said, these motherfuckers said in 3 days, we was going to get attacked by a storm. They sent the storm, we're getting attacked. But the thing you don't know is, in my end of the story, and I don't know about y'all, maybe y'all don't watch the news, which is normal. Some people don't watch the news because the news is bullshit. But from my end of the point, whether I watch the news or not, it doesn't change the fact that there was an actual rainstorm. Right? And it doesn't change the fact that some people got flooded. Right? So that storm that you sent was a bad fucking idea. But because of you, a bunch of people lost their houses. Because you might like send a little witchcraft thingamajig to bug me, but that little bugging that you did was not worth it. Because niggas is dying. Getting flooded, losing their homes. And it's not the first time. It's like the other day when they came to pick me up in my house and shit. A bunch of people died after. While I was locked up, a bunch of people got killed. It was insane. Insanity. Like people was getting run over by cars and trucks. Say it's not a good idea, bro. I don't know. A bad idea is a bad idea, bro. And you can't blame me. You can't be like, oh, well, it's their fault. Look, it's not my fault. I didn't do shit. Bro, like, I didn't do nothing, bro. Like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do shit. This has nothing to do with me. You fucked up. And you keep fucking up. and you're probably gonna fuck up some more. But the thing is, at some point, people, whether you believe in the Bible or not, whether you believe in God or not, at some point you're gonna have to realize that whatever they're doing is fucking everybody's shit up. People are dying. People are losing houses because they keep messing with the wrong people. They keep messing with chosen ones. Pause, but I gotta say it. They keep messing with chosen ones, and because of that, shit keeps hitting the fan. That's not our fault. You want to attack us. We don't even know why you want to attack us, to be quite honest. You know, like we don't even know why you want to attack us. You still attack us, and it never works. It's not a good thing. See, the thing is, I don't know. Like, okay, I might be one of the most powerful chosen ones out there, but just like the Lucifer thing I said, there are some things in magic that are just part of the playing field, right? When you enter that world, when you're a person like that, you're a person like that. End of story. And there's some people like that. There's some people, if they get mad, there's gonna be a fucking earthquake. There's gonna be a fucking earthquake, and people are gonna die. That shit exists. It exists. It's not just the Illuminati that exists. There's people like that too that exist, bro. And you should not attack those people, because if you attack those people, something bad is going to happen. And that is for sure, because that person has a track record of when he gets mad, shit hits the fan. You know, like, you know, so, you know what I mean, bro? Like, so stop attacking the motherfucker. And it's not just that. It's just like the people too. People need to fucking be like, yo, bro, like, stop doing that, because motherfucking my grandma lost her fucking house because of your stupid fucking shit you did the other day. Like, stop doing that. You bugging the fuck out right now, man. It's not just the chosen one's responsibility to be like, if you attack me, then fire and brimstone will rain upon you. It's not just them that you have to be able to realize that, okay, yeah, okay, if we attack this dude, this not gonna end well, so let's not do that. You know, like, you know what I mean, bro? It's fucking simple. Actually, it's fucking that simple, man. Like, and then there's people like that. There's people like that that exist. There's people like that that exist all over the world. It's not just me. It's not just him. It's not just her. It's all over the planet. There's people like that all over the planet. Because some people do practice magic. Some people practice high magic. Some people have practiced magic their whole lives. Some people just have a talent for magic. Some people represent magic. Some people, like, there's a bunch of reasons. There's a bunch of reasons why shit happens. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different story. Shit happens. And there's a lot of people that exist. You know, whether you like to admit it or not, because that's just like I said, the Bible is witchcraft. A Bible is witchcraft. It's magic, right? You know, and it's subtle magic, and I knew it was gonna rain. It's subtle magic, right? The Bible's subtle magic. So, you know, everything that happens in the Bible, that's the things that God says that he's gonna do, is basically what you can do if you practice magic. It's like the Bible is like magic for dummies. Right, bro? But you have to practice magic in order to understand that shit was bullshit. It's just, that shit's part of you. You're just like that. It's just, you know, it's a thing that you can develop. You know, it's not, you don't need to pray to Jesus. You don't need to pray to God and stuff like that. It's part of you. You're like, that's what a human is capable of. Basically, whatever God says is what you can do. But the way that it's written is written in the way that he's the one that can do all these things. But in actuality, it's actually God. You have to replace God with you. And some people believe that too. Some people believe that are Christians, right? That God is them, right? It's not a crazy. I didn't say anything crazy, by the way. I didn't say anything crazy because a lot of Christians believe that God is within them and God is them. So if that is true, that means that the things that you read about is something that you have the potential of being capable of doing, just like in the Matrix. I had to make the reference. I'm sorry. I had to make the difference. The church of Keanu Reeves. This is the church of Keanu Reeves. Yes, this is the church of Keanu Reeves, bro. I am the bishop of the church of Keanu Reeves. I belong to the church of Keanu Reeves. So, at the end of the day, it's the same fucking thing. So if that's you, then that means that's you too. It can't be half you. It can't be you and you can't do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to say you're God, but you can't do any of the things that God do. It's either you're God or you're not. If you can't do the things that God does, then you're not God. End of story. So, like I said, don't read to it too much, because if I say that like that, you're going to take it at face value and you're going to be like, well, I can walk on water and fly and shit. Nah. Like I said, it's witchcraft. There's certain specific things that, that are just, it comes with the territory. It's like the king thing that I was talking about with Lucifer and shit like that. It comes with the territory. It's part of the spell. Like, it's part of the vibe. It's part of the whole thing. Like, it just comes with it. Like, it's like you don't have a choice. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So it's the same thing. If you're reading the Bible and you believe that shit, but you believe that God is you, you're gonna practice magic. You're gonna be doing some magic. You're gonna call it being holy. You're gonna call it all kinds of names. Because there's a lot of names. Because some people do make miracles happen. Some people, like I said before, like you're gonna piss this guy off, and there's gonna be an earthquake right after, and you're gonna hear the guy screaming, and then the earthquake is gonna be happening at the same fucking time. There's people like that. He's just like that, bro. It's not because he's praying to God every day. He probably never prays. He probably never even fucking prays. I met this guy once. He was one of the only black bikers in Montreal. I met this guy. So anyway, we're talking, and he's like, and he gets all spiritual on my ass all of a sudden. And, which is normal, a person like, you can tell, you know what I mean? Or my aura just activates spirituality in people, right? So, he starts talking, he starts being all spiritual. He's like, when I get angry, I make earthquake happen. And I believe him. I think it's true. Absolutely. Why not? He's like, I make earthquake happens. Like, I remember he told me a whole story about, like, he got mad and stuff. Something happened. He got mad. It was the earthquake. Like, yeah, facts. I'm sure of it. Absolutely. 1,000%. 3,000%. I wholeheartedly believe you. Like, wholeheartedly believe you, bro. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that you're telling the truth. Shit's like that. Some people are like that, man. And it's not the only one. There's a bunch of people that are like, there's a lot. But most of these people, and he's not a Christian. He's not, it's not somebody that goes to church all the fucking time. He's just like that. He's some people would call it blessed, right? I wouldn't, but some people call it blessed. Like, And you hear stories about stuff like that all the time. You hear stories about the stuff like that all the time, man. You know, like even regular people, if you like regular people in the street, if you know somebody that somebody in the family practice magic and some shit like that, and he goes and weird, but he's really strong, like not, you know, oh, that guy, no, like look, that dude, man, he be doing some crazy shit. I seen him do some crazy shit. There's stories like that. There's a lot of people that have stories like that. And some of the time it's true. Some of the times it's true. And now we're living in a time that it's absolutely true. We're living in a time when it's absolutely true. Because at the end of the day, these guys, these Illuminati people, they keep testing us, but they're the ones that keep getting their shit kicked in. But they keep testing us anyways. It's not our fault. They be acting like crybabies. And they be bugging the fuck out and flipping the fuck out. They're flipping the table over. No pun intended, no offense, man. But they're flipping the tables over. But that's your business. It was your idea. I didn't do shit. I just, you know. You know, like, bro, like, this was your idea, bro. Like, motherfucker. Like, some of us chosen ones have enough intelligence to recognize that when we get fucked with, some shit happened. And we tell people, don't do this. This is not a good idea. You know, like we actually warned the dude before he does it. He does it anyway, and then he's flipping the table over, acting like a fucking baby. Nigga, I told you not to do it. You did it anyway. This ain't my fault. This ain't my fault. How is this my fault, bro? Don't blame me for shit. You fucking your own shit up. We're not even actively attacking you. You're the one that's actively attacking us, bro. We're not even actively. Who's attacking the Illuminati right now? To be honest, if you're not a whistleblower, if you're not a truth teller, who the fuck is attacking the Illuminati? Name me one person. Name me one person. Who? So they decide to attack people, and then people lose their homes, they lose their lives, and then they try to make it seem as if we're bad people and we're fucking evil and stuff like that. We're terrorists and shit like that. Bro, you're the fucking terrorist, man. Like, you the one fucking shit up, man. Like, you get with no, not even like a, I'm not speaking for myself, by the way, but most of the time it wasn't even warranted. It's just random. Oh, this guy. They just pick people off and be like, oh man, we gotta eliminate. Stop trying to eliminate people, man. Stop trying to do that. Why are you trying to eliminate people for? To do what? You're just gay. You just want to do gay shit. Stop trying to eliminate people to do gay shit, man. Just go find a place to do gay shit at. What's so fucking hard about that? What's so fucking hard about that? Just go find a place where you can do your gay shit, and that's the end of the fucking day. Job done. You're sitting there attacking people. And then you got innocent people. Well, I mean, like, I suppose innocent people drowning in shit because of your stupid idea. How is that our fault? Where are we? Why does society hate us for shit that we are not even responsible for? like that we did not that we didn't make happen, for lack of better words. Like, we're not the bad guys, bro. Like, I mean, you can see us as the bad guys, whatever, because you're on some shit. But at the end of the day, we're not doing nothing wrong. We're not doing nothing wrong. We're not bothering nobody. We're not, you know, some of us are gamers. Some of us are musicians, painters, artists, shit like, we don't, what the fuck is going on? What is this? These random attacks. For what? I don't know. And then you're gonna be like, huh, see, what happens? Yeah, but yeah, of course that happens. Like, why are you attacking me? Like, like, yeah, of course it happened. Why not? Why wouldn't it happen? Like, that's called instant karma. It's called instant karma. Why are you attacking me, bro? Like, what is your problem? Can you tell what your problem is? Are you capable of actually enunciating what your problem is, bro? Like, we're not the bad guys. They make it look as if we're the bad guys, but we're not the bad guys. How can you even say that we're the bad guys when the only thing we're guilty of is sitting on a chair? That's crazy. It's obscenity, obscene. It's obscene. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's obscene. Obscene. Crazy. Makes no sense. Like I said, I ain't talking about me though. I'm talking about the other chosen ones because I actively attack the Illuminati. So, like, I ain't talking about me. I ain't talking about me. But most, I have a chosen one channel. My channel is technically a chosen one channel, kind of. There's a lot of chosen one that end up watching my shit, and I consider chosen ones to be people that are supposed to be doing the shit that I'm doing, technically speaking. Right? I think they're supposed to be doing the shit that I'm doing. So that's why I talk about, these people, and I consider myself one of those people. But, at the end of the day, so whatever. So I speak to a lot of chosen ones, and they are more interested in themselves than other people's shit. Like, I don't think chosen ones, if you go see a chosen one, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I hate gay people, I wish they all die and shit like that. That's not true. That is not true. That is not the case. Like, that's not real. That's weird people doing weird shit. It's weird people doing weird shit. Like, chosen ones are not worried about who's gay, and they're not worried about like that's not like, they're people that have certain talents, and they breathe air. That's what a chosen one is. We're chosen ones today because these people keep attacking us. So now it's like everything is flipped over its head. So now it's like the more they attack us, the more chosen we become. So it's not us. We're not doing nothing. We're not doing shit. It's all them. It's all them. All of it. All of it. We're not doing nothing. We're not killing people. We're not stabbing people. We're not shooting people in the face. We're not. Well, some of us aren't, but But no, for real. No, we're not. We're not. We're not shooting people in the face. We're not stabbing people. We're not selling copious amount of cocaine and stuff like like we're not like yo. Don't be surprised if you get your shit kicked in. That's the fucking reason, because you're attacking people that didn't do shit to you and that didn't even plan on doing anything to you in the first. For some of us, they didn't. A lot of people let's look at women that are being harassed, right, by the Illuminati. You really think a woman is sitting in her house like a girly girl, right? Like a girly girl. She's sitting in the house thinking of a way on how to murder the Illuminati. No, that's insane. That's completely insane to think something like that, bro. Completely insane. Ain't nobody doing nothing to nobody, bro. Shit is going on. Shit is happening because y'all motherfuckers keep fucking up. And that's fucking normal. When you're a fuck up, you're a fuck up. We don't call it a fuck up for no reason. We don't, if fucking up was a good thing, we wouldn't call it fucking up. We'd call it something else. We'd call it something that has a positive connotation. But that's what happens. So we call that fucking up because usually when you fuck up, bad shit happened. Like fucked up shit happened. That's why we call it fuck up. You fucked up. You know, by yourself. And that's the thing. I don't think the Illuminati accepts that notion. I think that these guys mostly like when they fuck up, they always trying to find some like a finger, like somebody to blame. That's what it feels like. It feels like they're always looking at, they're trying to point a finger at somebody. You fucked up, dude. Like this has nothing to do with nobody. Then ain't nobody attacking you. Most people, most of Western civilization is like super on board with what you have to offer, whatever the fuck that is, if you can call it an offer. So, if people are dying and niggas' legs getting chopped off, fucking all kinds of shit, niggas going to jail and shit like that, bro, that's all on you. You did that to yourself. You did that to yourself. End of story. Mind you, I don't want to act like I'm innocent. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about all the others, chosen ones out there, because a lot of the chosen ones are not black magic practitioners. A lot of these people believe in God. A lot of these people believe in God and they think God is the greatest thing since pro wrestling, which he's not. Like they think God is the greatest thing in pro wrestling. So you can't tell me these motherfuckers are doing something to you, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. If you attack them and your business is failing and niggas dying around you and around you, above you, all over the fucking place, you did that to yourself. Why are you attacking this person? This person didn't do shit to you. This person didn't even plan on doing something to you. What the fuck is your problem? Why are you bugging the fuck out like that, bro? So of course you're losing money. Of course you're losing. Of course it's 128-0, bro. Like, you're barely even playing. We're sitting here throwing Hail Marys and it's a touchdown every time because you're not playing. Bro, you're not playing the game, bro. You act like a weirdo and you're doing weirdo stuff, and yeah, you got a lot of people falling into your weirdo stuff. But at the end of the day, that's not how you play football. There's rules to playing football, and this ain't football, bro. Like, you come on the field doing all kinds of nonsense, twerking for some fucking reason. We came here to play football, nigga. So if we score a touchdown while you're twerking, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, bro. You gotta accept it. You the one that you came on the field twerking. And then it's my fault that I scored a touchdown. It's your fault that I scored a touchdown. You were twerking. You're not supposed to be twerking. You're supposed to play. If I see you twerk, I'm going to throw the ball to an open man and he's going to score. And that's it. End of story. That's all, folks. Okay, I'm going to stop with all the analogies. But I feel like I have to, explain myself here, man. I don't know why. I feel like I have to explain myself, and I don't know why, bro. Like, it's weird. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Like, how are you not able to see, like, what did I do? Now, for real, what did I do? Yeah, shit happened. Yeah, a bunch of people died. But at the end of the day, what did I do? I know you know what they did, but what did I do? How did I initiate this massive death toll or diluvian storms? How did I do that? Where did you see me do that? I didn't do shit. You just attacked the wrong motherfucker, man. That's all. Like, Like, you just attacked the wrong dude, bro. Like, niggas said in 3 days there was gonna be a storm. There was a storm. There was a storm. There was a storm. Whatever they did worked, but my storm was 100 folds times worse. And ain't nobody's gonna come at me telling me, oh, this is your friends over there that you like so much keep fucking with me. That's why that happened. And they shouldn't be fucking with me. It has nothing to do with me. And yeah, like I said, I'm not innocent. I do attack the Illuminati whenever I get the chance. You know, I make my little videos, airing them out, punching holes in their shit, making them look like Swiss cheese. I'm not innocent, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. And you want to know why I don't give a fuck? Because whatever they're doing is fuckboy shit. So of course I don't fucking care. Why the fuck would I care? But like, fuck your feelings, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like fuck your feelings, bro. I don't fucking care, bro. This is fuckboy shit, and it's fuckboy shit. And I'm surprised that there's not more people being shocked and appalled by all this fuckboy shit. Pardon my language. Because I'm shocked and appalled by it. And I'm surprised that nobody else is shocked and appalled by it. So no, I don't feel bad. Why would I feel? I'm not going to feel bad because, you know, I be saying some shit about somebody that's doing stupid stuff. Why the fuck am I supposed to feel bad? For what? What? Why? What possibly good reason would I have to feel bad about it? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Blaming me for what? Blaming me because I believe humanity can do better. That's what you blaming me for? Well, shit. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Why not? You blaming me because I think humans are capable of more than what they're doing right now. Well, shit. Okay, whatever. I'll take that one too. You right. You right. Bro, you want to blame me for those things? Go right on ahead, cause you goddamn right. That's what I believe in. Damn it. Why not? And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I don't see an issue. You gonna shoot me in the ear because I think you can do better? Well, shit. Well, fuck it. It is what it is. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. Not for real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do what you gotta do. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, bro. But fuck your feelings, though. I don't have to care. The hell is this? So, keep going, guys. I don't know where this is going. I know there's a lot of people that's angry. I've noticed, by the way, Comics Explain guy, I understand your anger right now. I don't think, I think that was what it was, you know, and I can feel your anger. I can feel how angry you are. You might be a little bit passive aggressive, but that don't mean I can't feel that you angry, because he lost his best friend. He lost his best friend. You know, he wanted, so he's a little bit iffy, and I don't know why they did that. either. That's weird. Yeah, I knew it was gonna rain today. I had a feeling. So so I, just relax. Just well, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but just like try to to recollect yourself. Because he dude lost his best friend. I like listening to Ben Potter's channel, Comic Storian's channel. I used to like listening to that shit. It was fun. I think he's the best one to do it, and that's probably why that happened, because he's the only one that can do it. He had good energy when he was doing it, because if you listen to the other people that does what Comic Storian guy does, like there's a lot of Illuminati dudes that are trying to do what he did, and it just sounds off. It sounds like crap. Like you could fall asleep on Comic Storian's shit. Like you could listen to that shit like and not feel like you're being like harassed by some evil entity and shit like that. And they can't do it. There's a lot of channels of dudes, even right now. There's a lot of dudes opening channels trying to do like comic action comic narration, and it's like crap. I've listened to a couple of them, and I feel wonky when I listen to it. And then I go, and the worst part is I start siphoning through like the dude's people's videos to see like maybe there's a reason why I feel like that, or maybe I'm just tripping. And then you start seeing some Illuminati symbolism in the shit, bro. Like, it is what it is, man. And now they probably took him out. They probably took him out because they wanted to take the place and shit. Oh, and that's another thing. By the way, Jay-Z, this is the same shit. This is a Jay-Z situation. Now this is for black folks, right? Because y'all like hip hop and shit like that. But Jay-Z would have never been popular like he is today if Biggie and Pac were still alive. If Biggie and Pac were still alive, Jay-Z would never have, because let's face the fact, he had Big Pimpin' and stuff like that. That was a little bit successful, but the albums wasn't that great. Tupac left behind a legacy, a dynasty, right? So he made 10 good albums. He made 10 albums that went gold, right? Jay-Z wanted the same shit. Jay-Z wanted the same shit. He wanted the same shit so bad that he pulled off Joe Biden at the Grammy Awards back in 1998 or some shit like that, proclaiming that he has a dynasty. But not all of his albums were gold. He had 3 gold albums, I think, which was the Blueprint. But there was other albums before the Blueprint that came out. Those albums didn't go gold. They didn't go platinum. Right? So you have to understand, Jay-Z, because a lot of people like Jay-Z, a lot of people are fucking with Jay-Z, Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. But at the end of the day, Jay-Z is like Puffy. That's another Puff Daddy. Jay-Z is another Puff Daddy, man. Like, Jay-Z would have never made it. He would have never made it if Biggie and Pac were still alive. And I think that's something to look into. That's something to think about. It's something to look into. It's something to think about. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's something to think about. It's something to look at. Because it's the hour. It's the hour of spilling the beans. It's the hour of spilling the beans, bro. It's the hour of spilling the beans. And right now we spilling the beans. And a lot of people are investigating or doing real investigation into shit. This is another one. And it's going to happen. Somebody's going to connect the dots eventually. It's going to happen. Somebody's going to connect the dots, because at the end of the day, like I said, if Tupac was still alive, Jay-Z wouldn't be this successful. If Tupac was still alive, Biggie too. But Biggie and Jay-Z were kind of like same team a little bit. So that would have worked out more or less. So specifically, if Tupac specifically was still alive, this whole Jay-Z thing that we got going on, it wouldn't happen. This would be a very different world. And that's the thing. The Illuminati is always trying to eliminate certain aspects of reality, and then other people with their feeble minds, with their low IQs, sit there and think that whatever that they're on is the shit that they're supposed to be on. But they don't understand that the only reason why they act like that is because they're brainwashed. They're made into believing that. They're made into believing this shit. Your purpose in life is not to be worse than how you started out. Your purpose in life is about progress. You're not supposed to, you're built to progress. You're built to evolve. A human body can start from scrawny to muscular. What do you call that? So are you saying, so basically judging by what your mentality, you're telling me if I'm skinny today and I decide to lift weights and become bigger, that's a bad thing? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that me wanting to have a stronger body is a bad thing. And when you have a stronger body, you have a stronger body. You know what I mean? And I don't mean body by body. You know what I mean? I mean body like mind. The mind. The mind is a body. You know, it's like we're seeing aliens fly in the sky. You call those bodies. What is a body? It's a construct. It's a form. It's a solid form. So anyways, so you're telling me that me wanting to be stronger and faster is bad. That's what you're saying. That's what the Illuminati is saying. That's what the Illuminati is saying. They're saying if you want to be stronger and better, it's a bad thing. But the question is, okay, so that's what you believe, but why is it bad? Why is that bad? Because I can tell you why pedophilia is bad. Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. I will explain all the scientific, spiritual, and psychological reasons why pedophilia is bad. Can you do the same about progress? Can you say the same thing about a body of work? Let's put it that way. Can you say the same about a body of work? Can you tell me why psychologically, spiritually, and scientifically why becoming stronger is a bad thing? Can you explain that? Can you prove your point? Because I can prove mine. You didn't ask, so I'm not gonna. But if you did ask, I could. My question is, with all this shit that's going on, a lot of people feel like they got it the right way. They thinking the right way. They doing what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. Okay, fine. But can you explain to me why you feel that way? Because you should be able to explain it. You can't be doing shit that you can't explain, bro. If you're doing shit that you can't explain, that's because somebody's doing black magic on you, bro. Somebody doing black magic on you, bro. I call that black magic. You don't even know why you're doing the shit that you're doing. It's black magic. So check that shit out, man. If you check that shit out, go back, go watch the tapes, go watch the Grammys. Look up Jay-Z's body of work. Look up Tupac's body of work, bro. Look at all the beef, the altercations, the things, the sayings, because Tupac had a beef with Jay-Z too. Tupac had a beef with Jay-Z. So I don't know, man. And then Tupac dies. Suge Knight is in jail. It's not a coincidence. They're getting rid of players. They're getting rid of major players like me. I'm a major player. I'm a major player. They got rid of me. I ain't gonna lie. They got rid of me. I'm in jail right now, bro. I'm in jail, man. They got rid of me, bro. And if they got rid of me, it's because I'm a major player. Even if I'm not aware that I'm a major player, there has to be a reason why motherfucker keep pushing you back. It's not because you ain't shit. You know what I mean, bro? Like, you wouldn't put that much effort if the nigga wasn't shit, bro. Like, he has to be something. He has to be whatever he is. There's a reason. There has to be. Or else they wouldn't give a fuck. It is what it is. They getting rid of major players, just like these chosen ones. They're major players. They don't know that they're major players. They're sitting there praying to God every motherfucking day. They have no idea what the fuck going on. They have no clue. They couldn't even start to imagine. And quite frankly, I think they're scared to think about it. Because not everybody's ready to have responsibility. Little ghetto boy. What you gonna do when you grow up? And you got to face responsibility. You know what I mean? So a lot of these people, like, they're scared of shit. They're scared of themselves. They don't want to face the fact. But the thing is, that only helps them to keep you away from what you're supposed to be. And it's gonna be like that because a lot of people don't have that energy. They don't have that. Too depressed. A lot of people too depressed. They don't have that kind of energy. And that's perfect because that helps the Illuminati. That helps them. The more you don't believe in yourself, the better it is. The more like Sharon says in The Descendant, the Vulgus can't see me. You know why? Because I live in their blind spot. The Illuminati is living in your blind spot, bro. You're sitting there praying to God, praying to God, praying to God. Well, shit, motherfucker. I mean, like, you know, whatever. You know, like, whatever, bro. Like, whatever. Whatever. While you doing that, they're taking all your shit. They're taking everything, everybody's shit. Your shit, their shit, my shit, everything. Because you don't believe in yourself. And the only reason why that happens is because you don't believe in yourself. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. The only reason. The singular one reason. That's why they win it. Whatever if you can call that winning in the first fucking place. By the way. If you can call that winning. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it is much. It's a lot to wake up one day and be like, oh yeah, I'm a build an empire. It is a lot. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot, but it's not impossible. Anybody can do it. Anybody can build an empire, and it's not about building an empire. It's just creating wealth for your family. That's all. You're just creating wealth for yourself and for your future generation, right? And being a pillar in society that can provide whatever needs to be provided. That's what it's about. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you believe in God, then there's no reason why you wouldn't believe in that. Because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. What's wrong with doing that? Huh? You're a stable source of resource. You're a stable source of resource. There's nothing wrong with that. Why would that be wrong? Where's the wrong in that? What are you doing? You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing everything that's good, if you ask me. And even if society doesn't accept your resources, let's say the society decided to snob you for whatever reason. Well, you're at least your family and the next coming generation and your generation and generation, they're gonna be fine and they'll figure something out eventually. But at least they'll be fine while they're trying to figure it out, which is important. Focus on your career, people. Focus your career and make some money, man. Focus your career and making some money, bro. And watch out for Jay-Z's. Watch out for Jay-Z's, bro. Watch out for the Illuminati, man. Cause that shit bullshit. Now, after I said this, if I die, you know I didn't do it myself. You know what I mean, bro? Like, if I die after saying this, you know that it was me. You know what I mean? But that's some curious shit. And Jay-Z's up next. He's on the chopping block. He's up next. They took care of Puffy and shit. But Jay-Z's up next because we was already hearing some shit while the pandemic was going on about Jay-Z and Beyonce doing some weird shit, probably involved in some murders. And if you listen to that woman, that Jaguar Wright woman that's doing these interviews and shit like that, she be talking about some Jay-Z shit too. He's next on the chopping block, bro. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, because at the end of the day, there's no fucking way he would have been this popular if Tupac was still alive. I'm sorry, but it's true. If Tupac and Biggie was still alive, there wouldn't be no Jay-Z. Not this Jay-Z. Not the Jay-Z that we're seeing today. He's a multi-millionaire conglomerate thingamajig, all that shit, bro. Like it would have been served three ways. It would have been served three ways. It would have been the Tupac, Jay-Z, and Biggie. It wouldn't have been just Jay-Z. And we don't know who in those three would have been the big dude at the end of the day. Shit, I almost feel like saying Biggie would have ended up being a big dude, to be quite honest, because Biggie was more on his business than Tupac was. Tupac was wilding. Biggie was standing on business. And it's sad, because those are two great talents that just, disappeared. So you gotta watch out, man. You gotta learn what you gotta understand what you gotta read the room. You gotta look at the plays. You can't just be like walking around and not noticing shit. You gotta look at the plays, bro. The plays tell you everything about who the fuck these people are. They're attacking people that's gonna help humanity progress. Well, shit, motherfucker. Why are you helping this motherfucker? They're attacking people that can help humanity progress. What the fuck is good in that? What the fuck good is that? Like, what in that sounds good to you? What in that phrase sounds good to you? I don't understand. Attacking people that will help humanity progress. Why don't you want to progress? You don't want to be stronger. You don't want to be faster. You don't want to be smarter. Okay, but why not though? What's wrong with being stronger, faster, and smarter? What's the problem? Like, why is this an issue? Like, why is this such a traumatic thing to you? Like, why is that causing you severe trauma? This shit is weird. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the video right now because I guess the Thunder want to speak, and I'm gonna act like a bitch over it, even though that's my Thunder. So I'm gonna stop right now. But I needed to make this video first. Anyways, I was gonna do the video anyway. So whatever. I was gonna do the video anyway. So Jay-Z shit, look that shit up. I'm telling you, Jay-Z on some shit too. Comic story, the comic story and guy died for the same reason, because it's the same reason, and they be doing shit like that all the fucking time. It's always the really talented people that go first, especially with those people, because I don't know whatever, because they don't want people to be better than what they are, man. They're just trying to keep people on low vibrational shit, and they are low vibrational shit. You sent me a low vibrational spell, and my vibration just tore the entire coast of Canada apart. So whatever, keep doing low vibrational shit. Stay in your little bullshit vibe, bro. Stay in your little bullshit vibe, whatever. This is your business. But the thing is, if you want to stay in that vibe, you gotta accept what comes with that vibe. Yeah, you can't just go around attacking chosen ones all willy-nilly, because you're gonna get wrecked. Your shit is small. It's not small for no reason. You're the one that want to stay small. You like small things. That's why you like dating or grooming small people, because you like small things. You're narrow-minded. Your vision is small. You got a small vision. You got a narrow vision. You don't see the big picture. And then they act like, and that's a funny thing too, like, because you don't like the garbage that they're doing, they act like you the one that don't get it. Nah, nigga, you don't get it. How can you tell me I don't get it when, nigga, an entire country gets flooded for a small ass attack? How am I the one that's not seeing the bigger picture, bro? That's crazy. That makes no sense. No, I'm not going to talk about Nazis. I'm gonna keep that one for the next video. I'm gonna keep Nazis for the next video, bro. Cause I don't understand why people hate Hitler. I think I've said this before. I don't know why people hate Hitler, man. That shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. It pisses me off, man. But I'm gonna keep that for another video. My next video, that's what my next video is gonna be about, man. We're gonna talk about Hitler. Shit, I feel like talking about it right now that you mentioned that. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, bro. But, because the thing is, I've noticed, right? And I don't think I'm the only one. I might be the only one. But I notice people's reactions and stuff, right? And I've noticed when you say the word Hitler, it's like time completely fucking stops. Right. And I always found that peculiar. Like, why is that? Why is that name makes such an impact on people? Because I'm not a history buff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a history buff. But I keep up to date. Right? I read history here and there. You know what I mean? And it's like black people, especially black people, it's weird. White people too, but black people, it always, like, because if you talk about Hitler next to a black guy, it's like the worst thing you could possibly do known to man. But the thing is, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. I mean, like, why? Have you ever read what happened in World War II? Like, why do you hate Hitler so much? Why does that name induces such rage? Because Hitler didn't do shit to black folks. Hitler didn't do shit to black people. That's not, I don't know where you got that from. I don't know why that sort of rage comes out of you from that dude, because he didn't do shit to black folks. He didn't do a goddamn thing to black people. He didn't do shit to black people. There was a war. Black people were involved, but it wasn't like he was trying to murder black people. Like he wasn't outright going after black people. And it's so and the worst part is, if you just do 1 minute of research, just 1 minute, like if you just type one phrase, black people and Hitler, like or something, like, or why do black people hate Hitler, or why does Hitler hate black people? Well, I wrote, this is what I wrote, because I had to check, because I was confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on, right? So I wrote, why do people hate Hitler? The response that I got, which took 1 second, was that Hitler did not have a specific problem with black people. There was actually no intent on attacking black people. The only thing is, he wanted the country to be predominantly German, right? But nevertheless, even though that caused certain issues, his response was going to limit the amount of black people coming in from other countries, just like Donald Trump and the wall and immigration. He was going to limit the amount of black people coming into the country. That does not sound like somebody that is outright trying to murder black people. So I'm just confused. I'm just like why so much? Because man, dude, I'm telling you, the word Hitler, holy fucking shit. Like, bruh, like, it will, and you will see, if you say Hitler next to a black guy, bro, his face, if he could turn red, he would. If a black dude could turn red, just if you say the word Hitler, he totally would. If he's not red under that black pigmentation of his, he probably is. You know, like, but I always found that weird, because I've never heard of Hitler trying to murder black people. So I'm kind of like, why do black people hate Hitler so much when Hitler never did anything to them? You want to know something? I'm gonna tell you something, because maybe you're not gonna read, or you're not gonna do a 1 minute research on Google, because apparently that's so hard to do. So let me tell you, let me put it on the silver platter and let me tell you. So I'm gonna tell you what happened in Africa. Hitler went to King Selassie the first, I think it's the second. He went to King Selassie the second. He asked King Selassie to join the Nazi regime. He asked King Selassie to join him. He didn't say, fuck you black peoples, I'm gonna kill your ass if you don't get the fuck out of it. No. He asked him, join our concept. Join our world. King Selassie said no. I'm not saying that King Selassie didn't have a good reason to say no, because some people, there's a morality issue there too. But that's another story for another day. King Selassie was a little bit self-righteous. King Selassie is known to be a very righteous person. So, of course, on paper, if somebody comes along and be like, yo, we're going to rule the fucking planet, let's go, you're going to be like, this motherfucker's the devil. And that's what happened. That's what happened. He didn't hate black people. He didn't want to murder black people. He didn't, no, he asked, you want to join us? Said no. All right, fuck it. And that was it. He didn't kill King Selassie right where he stood. He didn't send a bunch of fucking terror squadrons to fucking kill him and shit. No, he just said no. There was a little bit of an occupation, but they were also fighting the British at the same fucking time. And so whatever. That's it and that's all. I mean, like, unfortunately, some black people died in the crossfire. And that's it. That's it. There was no concentration camps full of black folks. There was no black folks getting gas chambered. There was none of that shit. None of it. And like I said, all you need to do is a 1-minute research on Google. That's all you need to do. 1 minute of research. I looked up that shit more than 1 minute. That's why I know Hitler ain't got no problem with black folks. But the other day, I did another research because it was kind of bothering me. It was a little bit, it was bothering me a little bit, man. And so I looked it up. I tried looking it up. It took me 1 minute. Probably less. 20 seconds. Like, just the right. It was the first thing that came up. Like, you know, boom. It was a Wikipedia page too. Like, you know, like it was like, and it was, most pages were saying, and the other pages were saying the same thing. There was no legitimate program against black people. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Just a side note. Just a quick side note. You know. Because it's just the amount of anger. That, I mean, like, people be like, if you could go back in time, would you kill Hitler as a baby? No. Why? Why would I do that? For what? Why would I do that? My grandfather died in war. Your grandfather wanted to fucking fight him. That's not, he didn't fucking go after your grandfather. Your grandfather took the responsibility to go fight a war. That's different than somebody saying, I want to kill your ass. There's two different things. You can't put words in a man's mouth that he never said. That's not right. That's not fair. He never said he wanted to kill you. If he died, if your grandfather died, it's because he got on a plane with a bunch of bullets in it and started hammering bullets at these dudes. And unfortunately for him, one of these dudes started hammering bullets back. You know, like, that's what happened. You know, like, you know, no offense, no pun intended, but that's what fucking happened. You know, it wasn't like, because the way, like, I'm gonna, whoa, why? For what exactly? What? It's not his fault that your grandpa died. Grandpa died because he fought in the war. That's why he died. He didn't die because Hitler wanted him to die. Oh, there's black people that die. Yo, well, I mean, shit happens. You know, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, shit fucking happens. I mean, like, it is what it is. We didn't want to join. What the fuck is he supposed to do? Oh, well, I'm just going to roll over since nobody wants to join me. I'm just going to roll over and do nothing. Like, dude, come on, man. Y'all tripping. That makes no sense. It's propaganda. We have listened to propaganda so fucking hard. Could you imagine that we are so full of propaganda that we haven't noticed that if we did 20-second research on Google, you would know that, hey, wait a minute. This is how much we accept the nonsense that's given to us. Hitler only hated Jews. That's it. He didn't hate black people. He didn't hate white people. He just hated Jews. And he hated Jews because he thought they were bad people. And he's right. Jews are bad people. You know, like, so, you know, so what the fuck is this? Like, why is everybody so, like, why would you go back in time to murder baby Hitler? Why? For what? Because he hates people that are bad? What? Like, anyways, whatever, man. You know, like, you know, like, whatever, dude. Like, whatever, man. Shit is weird. It is a weird concept. I always thought it was a weird, but I know people don't do research. I know people don't do research. I know people don't look up shit and they don't do research. I know it. They just listen to whatever the next guy says, and that's the end of the fucking story. And they base their whole entire lives, and they're ready to shoot at each other, fucking all kinds of nonsense because of propaganda. Not even based on facts. They're ready to kill each other, stab each other based on non-factual information. And white people too. You go see a white person, white people hate Hitler too. White people, shit. I think the white people hate Hitler more than black folks. But the thing is, it's weird for you guys too, because at the end of the day, y'all saved all these Jews, and now they treat you like fucking slaves, even though you saved them. And you hate Hitler. Why? Why would you go back and kill him? Like, if you could go back and kill him as a baby, why would you do that? To do what he did? What did he do wrong? The Jews did more wrong things to you than Hitler. Hitler's plan was to make men out of people. Like, he wanted, and it not men as, you know, cutting wood and shit like that. It's not just about physical body. He wanted men, you know, proper cultured men. That's what he was setting out to do. If Hitler would have won, people would have had to do 1 hour of painting a day. Then they would have had to do 1 hour of dancing today, whether it's ballroom, salsa, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But dancing was on the curriculum. So basically every art and every science a man would have to practice every day, at least for 1 hour. That's what Hitler wanted. If he would have won, that's what you'd be doing. You'd be dancing right now. You'd be drawing right now. You'd be learning things, right? You'd be learning multiple sciences and disciplines. And probably learning how to fight, of course. Of course it has to be one of those things. Learning how to fight, physical training, and that's it. If he would have won, that's what he wanted. That's what he would have wanted. I'm not saying that that's what we should do today. That's not what I'm saying. But compared to the curriculum that the Jews are creating for us right now, which is having gay children, making sure our children are gay, making sure that they're everybody's a fucking transgender, making sure that that's very fucking different. That's very different. The curriculum that the Illuminati has versus the curriculum that Hitler had are two completely different things. And sorry to say, but I rather Hitler's curriculum than the Jews' curriculum. To me, Hitler's curriculum make a lot more sense. I don't see anything wrong with it. And you know what? Fuck that. We should do that today. Why not? What's wrong with that? Learning how to shoot guns for an hour. And then learning some judo for an hour. And then painting for an hour. And then dancing, ballroom dancing for an hour. Learning philosophy for an hour. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that's perfect. What's wrong with that? I like that curriculum better than having my kids having his penis chopped off. What the fuck? Shit makes no sense. So Hitler was bringing something to the table, even though you didn't like him. At the end of the day, he was bringing something real to the table. It was way better than what the fuck these people are bringing to the table. And yet everybody hates Hitler like he's walking death, like a walking plague. No pun intended, no offense meant, but people hate Hitler like he's a walking plague. But yet you fucking love these fucking retards that are doing retard shit with your children. And then you're going to tell me everything is fine. Everybody's normal. It's me that's the problem. I don't see the big picture. My mind, my vision is too small. I have a narrow mind. I don't get it. Right? And shit, I mean, like, if gays are so important, so what? I mean, like, dance with another dude. Learn how to dance. Shit, man, you gonna learn how to dance. Invite a dude over and dance with that nigga. Start sucking each other off and shit on the dance floor, nigga. Who the fuck? See if I give a shit. You know what I mean, bro? How am I stopping you from being gay? Paint a naked dude. Invite another dude to your house, tell him to get naked and start painting a naked nigga. draw a bunch of penises. Just, you know what? Just make a bunch of drawings and all the drawings are penises. There you go. Boom. You're still gay. You're still gay. Ain't shit changed. You're still gay, bro. You're still gay. People are crazy. People are fucking nuts, man. It's insane. So anyways. So nah, bro. Of course I'm not gonna listen to what people are telling me. People are fucking nuts, man. Why would I listen to what anybody fucking tells me? None of this shit makes sense, bro. None of this shit makes sense. Nothing. You're trying to act like I don't get it. I don't see things. Yada yada blah blah blah. Come on, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You crazy, bro. Like you just brainwashed. That's it, nigga. That's all. Anyways, so I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.